The Cincinnati Gardens on Thursday, September 25th, with an 8 o'clock bell time. The NWA returns as Don Coronado takes on the Barbarian, the Raging Bull, and Jimmy the Boogie Boogie Man Vine against Baron Vodaretsky and Shaska. Nikita Koloff defends the U.S. heavyweight title against Ron Garvin. World Tag Team battle match, the Rock and Roll Express, defending against Ivan Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev. And for the NWA World Heavyweight title, Nature Boy Ric Flair defends against Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch. Let's bring in Ron Garvin going after the U.S. heavyweight title in Cincinnati, held by Nikita Koloff.
You know, Nikita Koloff tried to decapitate Ron Garvin on national television. Well, you put my lights out, but see, I'm back, and I'm standing. And you and I are going to face each other. What you got around your waist, I want real bad. And I think it's a disgrace for this country to have a Russian as a United States heavyweight champion. Now, it took 3 of you to get the job done on Ronnie Garvin. Obviously, you're scared of something. Well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to prove to me that you are a superior athlete like you say. The only thing superior about you is I find out that you go to sleep a little quicker than anybody else when I hit you with a right hand. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to walk that aisle, step in that ring, and I'm coming after you to get what you got around your waist. And you're going to have to prove to me that you're a man.
Let's bring in the World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express, defending the titles against Ivan Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev.
Yeah, you're talking about the Russians. They want something that belongs to us. I'm talking about the NWA World Tag Team title. You see, Russians, we went round and round before, and it ain't going to be no different right here in the 80s. So right there in Cincinnati, guys, come on down. The people stick behind the Rock and Roll Express. We're going to put your shoulders down for the 1, 2, 3 count, Tony.
That's right, Tony. The Cincinnati Gardens, baby. We're going to be there. I'm talking about USA style against the Russians, in which before we defeated the Russians for these belts twice. We're right here in Cincinnati, brother. It's your time. You're up for the grabs for these belts. But we're going to be there at 110% because, baby, we're talking about rocking in the USA. Woo!
Nature Boy Ric Flair defends the NWA World Heavyweight title against Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch.
Well, thank you, Tony. First of all, it's just a pleasure to be on the card with such great people as the Rock and Roll Express. But, you know, Ric Flair is the man. Ric Flair is the world's heavyweight wrestling champion, the one and only. And when that bell rings in Cincinnati at the Gardens, Rick, I know down deep in my heart that I've got to come out and I've got to defeat you. You don't have to beat Dick Murdoch. Dick Murdoch's got to defeat you in order to win that belt. And that's the only belt, the only title in the whole NWA